And welcome back to Good Morning Vail. So Mondays, we typically have a chance to catch up with Vail Mountain Rescue to find out what they've been up to for the previous week and also what kind of training they've been doing to help keep us safe. This is an all-volunteer organization. And here with me this morning, we have Shane Connary. Good morning, Shane.
Morning.
Good to see you.
Yes.
So you have been very busy since I saw you last Monday.
Yeah, you know, we talked about whitewater safety and the season was starting, and it hit us full force last week. We had 5 water missions.
5?
3 on Monday after we talked.
Oh my gosh.
And then a couple more later in the week.
Wow.
If we start with the last one, which was Saturday, I've got a couple of pictures that really show what happened. And it was rafters down on the I-70 Rapids, which is in Walcott. That's the last couple of pictures, actually. These are our trainings.
Okay, so it's a good thing you've been doing this training.
Right, so we've been training for the last month, and even though the water was lower, it's important to get out there and refresh those skills, right? We're using technical rope skills to help pull rafts off the rocks and out of the river, and practicing our boat skills and just safety skills of pulling swimmers out of the water. And all of that training came into effect this last week.
Wow.
The one down in Walcott, there was an experienced raft captain, and he was out there and came around a corner, made a split decision, made the wrong one, and ended up putting the raft against some rocks, and you can see it right there.
Whoa.
And ejected the people out of the raft. And so we came up to the site and we were faced with, hey, and you can see our people there starting to set up the system. How do we get that out of the river? And so we got people out there, tied a rope to the boat, set up a technical rope system, and used pulleys and such to get the raft out of that stuck pocket.
Wow, but everybody was safe.
Everybody was absolutely safe, which is good with all of our events this week. The people were safe. Monday we had 3 in a row. There were 2 down in Eagle and 1 up in Avon. And the 2 in Eagle, the first one, 3 people were stuck on a rock, kind of like that picture, but they were upright and they were just stuck in the middle of the river. And so we had to go out working with the fire department, who was on scene first, worked with them and got people out to the boat, got the rafters safely on shore, and then went through that same process with technical rope rescue of getting the boat off the rock and out of the river.
Man.
And as soon as we got that one done, we got another call from Vail Dispatch and said, hey, a mile down the river, there's another boat stuck. So we went down there and we were getting our systems ready, and the boat just kind of popped out, which was nice, but we had a rope attached, so we just pulled it in.
Perfect.
And it worked out.
Oh my gosh.
And as we were driving back up to our headquarters, our cache in Edwards, we got another call for a kayak in Dow Junction that was floating without a kayaker. The fire department got called in, and they quickly got there and got both the kayaker and the kayak out of the water. So
man, busy
week. Really busy. I think I jinxed us.
Listen, so we won't say anything about predicted missions for this week. But really quickly, so we're pretty much out of time, but just a quick safety tip for people that are going to be out in their boats, and what should people do to make sure that their equipment gets back to them?
Mark all of your equipment. Mark your oars, your paddles, your kayaks with a name and a phone number. And so if you get ejected or something happens, call the non-911 Vail Dispatch phone number and let them know, so that rescuers and first responders know that you're safe and your equipment is just floating down and someone can help grab it.
Perfect. All right. Well, we have more to talk to Vail Mountain Rescue about. So vailmountainrescue.org for more information. But right now, we're going to take a look at what's going on with that local weather forecast.